Good evening, guys. So after seeing the background, what are the places that coming to your mind, like where I am? So I am in Dhanushkodi now. Okay, so Dhanushkodi, you say it as the ghost town of India, the last town of India, or the last road of India. Okay, so I am in my car. Okay, so I have completed the trip of Rameswaram and Dhanushkodi, and just I thought of like I'll share my travel tips whenever you are coming to Rameswaram. As I normally do this on my channel, I share travel plans, road trips, safe drive, and lot many. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. In this video we are going to discuss about the travel plans. So whenever you are coming to Rameswaram, what are the things you need to take care, what are the places you can travel, what are the routes that you should take if you are coming by road. We'll also discuss about the hotels, okay, about the stays, about the food, and lot many. I mean, this video it will be a complete guide for you if you are planning to travel to Rameswaram. These are the things which we are going to discuss in the video, so stay tuned and again subscribe to the channel. So guys, talking about Rameswaram, right? So Rameswaram is situated south of India in the state of Tamil Nadu. So it is a town which is there on the Pambam Island. So there is a Pambam bridge which connects the Rameswaram with the main land of India. Okay, so this Rameswaram is a very spiritual and religious place from the era of Ramayana. So if you have seen Ramayana, so it's like Ram created a bridge which connects from this Dhanushkodi, I mean this Rameswaram to Sri Lanka. During that, Ram created one linga. Okay, so that he worshipped that, and that linga is there in the Ramanatha Swamy Temple. So Rameswaram is mostly famous for Ramanatha Swamy Temple, and it is one of the dham among 4 dhams which are there in India. So now coming to what is the best time to visit Rameswaram? So that is from the month of October to March. It is considered as the best time, and that place is little crowded during that time because the temperature, right? So the Rameswaram temperature goes up to a maximum of 41 degrees centigrade in around June, July. Okay. So and to a minimum temperature of 21 degrees centigrade after October. So that's why we consider the best time to visit Rameswaram is from October to March. Okay, so this is a brief idea about Rameswaram. So now let's get into the details of it. So now let's talk about the different modes of transportation with which you can reach Rameswaram. Okay, so the different modes of transportation, you can either use bus, your personal car, flight, okay, or you can also take trains. Okay, so in India, all the places are well connected with trains. So now talking about the bus, right? So the bus, you can get it from Bangalore itself, and then the bus takes around 11 hours to reach Rameswaram, and the fare is in between 900 to 1500. Okay, so that is the simplest way to reach to Rameswaram from Bangalore. Now coming to trains, so there are no direct trains from Bangalore to Rameswaram, but there are trains directly from Madurai to Rameswaram. So generally by train it takes around 3 hours to reach from Madurai to Rameswaram, or there is a direct train from Yeshwanthpur to Rameswaram. Okay, so this is how the train cost around, the train prices is starting from 300 to 600, and it takes around 12 hours. Okay, so this is about a train. Now similarly, if you want to go by a flight, if you are staying outside India or in the northern part of India, in that case you can take a flight and come to Madurai airport. So it's an international airport. Okay, and then from Madurai either you can take a bus or you can take a train and you can reach to Rameswaram. And now if you are a travel enthusiast and you do mostly road trip like me, so in that case NH44 is there. So Srinagar to Kanyakumari, so you can take that NH and you can reach up to Madurai. Okay, so if you are starting from Bangalore, it's hardly around 611 kilometers from Bangalore. So you can be there. It will take around 11 hours for you, if you are going via your own personal car. And then till Madurai it's NH44. Okay, and after that you have to take NH78. So guys, let's discuss about the different routes to Rameswaram. Okay, so I traveled with my personal car, so I'll share you the routes detail. Okay, if you are by road, if you are going, So if you are starting from Bangalore, it will be like Google Maps shows two different ways to travel. So one is via Salem and another is via Puducherry. So the Puducherry highway is under construction, so I would suggest you not to prefer that. Okay, so the best is NH44. So from NH44, it's exactly 611 kilometers, and it's a very nice NH. And also, after crossing Dindigul, okay, from Dindigul to Madurai, the roads are 4 lane and there is no much rush on the roads. Okay, so you can cover more distance in that time. Okay, so that route is via Salem. Okay, so this is about the routes. And now coming to the total toll amount, so the toll amount will be around 1300. Okay, up and down. Okay, so from one way it will hardly cost you 650 rupees. So if you are planning to go via roads. Okay, so this is the route details, okay, which you can take if you are going to Rameswaram. Since it's a very long journey of 611 kilometers, so on NH44, you need to continue till Madurai on NH44. Okay, after that you will take NH87, as we already discussed. Okay, and the NH87 is also very very good. Actually, I thoroughly enjoyed driving on NH87. So just go and enjoy the ride from Bangalore to Rameswaram, and I'm very sure you can cover it within 11 hours. Okay, 11 hours of driving. In between you can take stops and all those things. Okay, so far, hope you are liking the video. So if you are liking it, and if you find this video informational, then do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. As I told you, the distance is around 610 kilometers that you need to cover. So in the route, right, there are many places which you can visit to. Okay, so let's discuss about those in-route places. Okay, and then whenever you are traveling, you are doing a road trip, so definitely within 11 hours you will have you will take break for the breakfast, bio breaks and all those things. Okay, so there are many hotels in the routes. Okay, so I'll give in the description box, I'll give you the link of those hotel details. Okay, so those hotels, like you have Annapurna Hotel is there. Okay, Savarna is there, and then there are many hotels. Okay, so that whenever you are traveling, that it will be easier for you to plan the trip. So you can use those hotels for your breakfast and all those things. So now coming to the pricing, so per person at max it will cost around you 150 rupees. Okay, per person for the breakfast and all. Okay, and then just be mindful, so in the route, after you cross Hosur. Okay, and then whenever you are getting a big city like Salem or like that. Okay, at that time, or Namakkal. Okay, so there maybe you plan it there only you stop and eat it, because after that so you will not find many good hotels. Okay, so now in the route, so there are many places, so which you can cover along with that. So one is like Mittu Dam, which you can cover. Okay, so I can share the Google Map link of those places. Okay, so you can visit one. Similarly, Shiva Temple in Salem. Okay, so Namakkal, definitely there is another place. Okay, which you can visit in the route. Okay, similarly we'll have Tiruchirappalli. Okay, Tirchi. So that is also one of the in-route place that you can visit. Okay, so if you and if you are planning not to cover 611 kilometers in a day, or else you will be in a hurry, then definitely you can cover these places also. Okay, and also the Madurai. So definitely you must be eager of covering this Madurai also. So in Madurai we have this Meenakshi temple. It's a huge temple, and it also holds a very historical importance. Okay, so Madurai temple, maybe you may not want to miss it. So these are some of the in-route places, guys. So far in the video, let me just remind you, we have reached till Rameswaram. Okay, so now once you reach Rameswaram, so definitely you need fooding and lodging. What kind of facilities are there? So let me give you a picture of that. Okay, so now coming to the stay, right, in Rameswaram. So it's not too pricey. Okay, so in a decent amount you can stay in a very decent hotel. Okay, so what I would suggest is, if you are especially going for the mandir darshan. Okay, so you should stay just near this Ramanatha Swamy Temple. So there are multiple hotels. Okay, even there are some good hotels also. Okay, so if you are going by a four-wheeler, so you make sure that they have a dedicated parking space, which is very rare. There you will have to park on the road itself. Okay, So that is one thing. So yeah, or so for example, Akash Residency is there. So I had stayed there previously. So they have like in campus parking. Or if you like there is another hotel that is Alayam Residency or something like that. Okay, Ayalam Rameshwaram, something like that, which is like 3 kilometers away from the temple. Okay, so the charges are 2,000 per room, and that also AC rooms. Okay, so that's great, pretty decent amount. Okay, and so so that Alam Residency, that's also very huge. Okay, the only thing is 3 kilometers away. So whenever you are doing with Darshan and all those things, so I'll give you some tips how to do it later in the video, so stay tuned in the video. I have a specific section where I'll discuss all these things about the Darshan. Okay, so this is about the lodging and all. Now coming to the fooding, right? So fooding means like definitely we'll get sattvic khana, everything of South Indian, and also like so there is one a good hotel that I found, that's a mostly Chinese kind of. Okay, so I'll provide the link in the description, or you can see in the background video of it. So there, like if you are little bit fed up with the sattvic khana, then you can go there and have some Chinese and all those things. Okay, so they prepare. I went there, it's just near to the bus stand. So they prepare really good food. Okay, so this is about the fooding and lodging. One thing I would suggest about the lodging is make sure you book your hotel just near to the temple. Okay, it will be very easier for you during the darshan time. I'll explain you later how it is going to make you easier. So guys, coming to now the places to visit in Rameswaram. So there are numerous religious sites which you can visit during your Rameswaram trip. Okay, definitely the main is the Ramanatha Swamy Temple. Okay, so that is number one. Okay, and then you can definitely visit Pum Bridge. Okay, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Memorial you can visit. Similarly, Dhanushkodi, so you can have enjoy a wonderful drive on the Dhanushkodi. Similarly, you have Jyotirlinga. Okay, you have Ram Tirtha. I think Sita Tirtha is also there. Okay, and then there are numerous religious places to visit in during your stay in Rameswaram. Okay, so now let's discuss about like how can you travel in visit these places while you are staying in Rameswaram. Okay, so one thing what I will do is I will share the list of all the places here. Okay, so that you can check if I have missed something, any of the places. So I'll provide a list of all the places which you can visit during your stay. Now let's discuss about like what are the how many days it requires to cover all these places. So I think in the morning, right, start, because the darshan starts from 4:30. So if you can easily complete your darshan thing, everything by 8 o'clock at max. Okay, even if there is too much of rush. So later I will cover these things in detail. So by 8 o'clock, even if you are covering all the this darshan thing, and then in the full daytime, you can use this daytime to cover all other places like APJ Abdul Kalam Memorial, and then Agni Tirtham and all those things. Okay, and then in the evening, like after 4 o'clock, you can go to this Dhanushkodi and all. So and like so one day is sufficient. Okay, so either you can take your personal vehicle, but the problem is like there are specific places from where you can feel those places and know the history out of it. Okay, because it has got religious importance. So what I would suggest is, instead of taking your vehicle, okay, you can hire. So they on the bus stand, right, on the Rameswaram bus stand, there are those small buses also which take people to all the places in Rameswaram. So either you can hire that, okay, or wherever you are staying, right. I'm specifically talking about Akash Residency where I stayed last time, or maybe other hotels also provide the same thing. You can book a personal car. So I think for Innova they were charging around 6,000 per day, and they will take it to around 12 to 13 places, okay, including Dhanushkodi. Okay, so maybe you can, but what I would suggest is, while going to Dhanushkodi, you can take your personal vehicle just to enjoy and click pictures and all those things, and to enjoy the drive. But for other places you can hire a cab, okay, or you can hire a car, and then you can visit all the places. That will hardly take one day. Okay, so this is all about the places to visit in Rameswaram. So guys, now we are into the interesting and very informative section of this video. So that is about the Ramanatha Swamy Temple, like all about the darshan and everything. So listen carefully, okay? So first of all, there is no dress code for it, okay? For visiting this temple, so you can use your socks first of all, but I would suggest you to use some, your religious or any kind of cultural dresses, okay? So that is one thing. Now the darshan starts from 4:30 a.m. in the morning, okay? So people start queuing at 4:30 itself. So this time I went at 4:30, and then I was expecting there will be less people, but that's not the case, okay? But definitely the rush will be little less, but still the people are there, okay? And that darshan continues till 1 p.m, okay? So and then again it starts from 3 p.m, and then up to it continues up to 8:30 or 8 p.m, so something like that, okay? So now let's specifically talk about the darshan things, okay? So first of all, you can't take your vehicle till the temple, okay? So there are like government car parking areas. So there are two government car parking areas. So one is little near to the temple, and one is little far from there, okay? So there are people to guide you on parking and all those things, but it it depends where you are parking your car, okay? So why I'm saying you better you go with your car, because what will happen is you have to first take the bath in all those 21 kunda, okay, just to make yourself pure, okay, and get rid of all the sins which we have done, you have done. So that is written as per our religious sites and all those things. So there are 21 kunds. So after taking bath in those 21 kunds, then you have to again change your dress, okay? Again dress up, and then again you will have to go to visit the for the darshan, okay, for the Jyotirlinga. So now what will happen is if you go by your car, you will have to park it, and then again you will have to go to your car to get the new dress, and again you will have to dress up. So there are many changing rooms, okay? So the distance between the car parking and the temple is around, one is around 700 meters and another is 1 kilometer, okay? So it's a little difficult. If you can manage for 1 kilometer, then that's completely fine, or else you'll have to do so. Just that will take more time, just to save time, because this itinerary is for one day now. So that's why I'm specifically telling you. What I would suggest is, my tip on this will be you take your car, you park your car in the parking area, you take all your clothes, put it in a bag, okay, a small carry bag, and then you can take it to the temple, and then there are many lockers and changing room available just outside the temple. You just simply put your bag there, okay, and then you go inside for the this darshan, okay? And then as soon as not for darshan, for the bathing in the kund. So as soon as you get out, you go to and this locker room will hardly charge 15, 20 rupees, 30 rupees, like that. And then again, whenever you are done with the bathing, you can take that your clothes which you kept in the locker room, okay, and then you can use the changing room, you can change it there. You can put you please carry one plastic bag, okay, because your clothes are wet, okay? So you can put your all wet clothes in that plastic bag, and again dump it into that bag and keep that bag into the locker, and then again you can change the dress and you can go for the darshan, okay? So now going for the darshan, so there are like special darshanas also. I found this temple had less crowd in compared to the Meenakshi temple in Madurai, maybe because I went there in off season, okay? So there the tickets are like special. So there is a free darshan, so definitely free darshan will take you around 2 to 3 hours depending upon the crowd, but you can definitely go for a special darshan, okay? So the ticket for them is like 200 and 100, okay? So 100 rupee darshan will take you around half an hour or 1 hour, okay? And what I personally found was 200 rupees ticket was also taking the same amount of time, okay? Because the queue I saw was almost the same. But one very important part it's not about the queue. The thing is in the way which they have designed this 100 rupees queue and 200 rupees queue is very interesting. And see what happens is suppose there is this this Jyotirlinga, okay? So the guys who have paid 200 rupees, they will do the darshan just, I think it was hardly 5 meters, okay, from the Jyotirlinga. And then the guys who have paid 100 rupees, they have they will do the darshan from the distance of around 15 meters, okay, and there is a height also, okay. So if you want to do the best darshan, then definitely you can go for 200 rupees special ticket. And one more thing is so there are if you'll see in the outside of the temple, right, so there are many local people who are there to be a guide for you in this darshan and all those things, okay. So if you really want to because there are many small goddess statue and all those things, so if you'll hire them, okay, so they will tell you all the stories behind all these statues and everything, okay. So they give, so if you really want to know the full history or no religious importance behind all those statues and all the incidents, so definitely you can hire those guide also, okay. So I mean, it's up to you. So I would recommend, if you are going for the first time and you really have the faith on God, then definitely you can hire them. But there are also many scams going out there, so that also you need to be very careful. Scam in the sense the entry fee, if it's suppose 50 rupees, and if you will go there will be people, hey, where do you want to go, do you want to go in Kund or what, okay, so the ticket is 50 rupees, you give me 100 rupees, I will give you the ticket, but actually the price is maybe 25 rupees or 40 rupees. I'm just giving an example, okay. So you just be careful. The way the government has organized everything is very simple, okay. So unnecessary, you do not want any broker inside for you to do the visit and all those things. And definitely I want to really thank Tamil Nadu government also here, because the way they have managed everything around the temple and all those things, that is really remarkable, okay. Being the auto stand, being the policeman, everybody is very helpful, was very helpful during our time, okay. And everything was managed so well. The visit to Dhanushkodi, the timing for visiting Dhanushkodi, so is since it's under forest department, okay, so you have to come back cross that forest department checkpost by 6:30, okay. So be careful about that. You can take your vehicle, you can enjoy the drive, that is fine. So what happens is after 6:30 the police guys, they put a barricading, and if you are crossing it after 6:30, they will not allow you to cross, and or else you'll have to give a hefty fines, okay. So make sure, so this is one of the thumb rule whenever you are visiting to the Dhanushkodi, okay. So be mindful of the timings, okay. So you can drive it, okay, till the last point of India. Nowadays what they have done is, so there is a circle, okay, so you can go like this and you can take a circle and come back. So due to crowd, they have put a barricading on the the entry wherever you are taking the circle, so that is not allowed. But so but people, they are they go and then they park the vehicle and they do some kind they do this diving also into the sea, okay. So that also you can try if you want, because previously people used to say that first you have to dive into that sea and then you have to come to the Ramanatha Swamy Temple for the visit, okay. But after it was declared as a ghost town, okay, so people generally do not go to Dhanushkodi but for that. So this is about the visit about Dhanushkodi, okay. So and drones and all those things are not allowed in Dhanushkodi. So if you want your drones and all those things, so definitely you have to take police permission, okay. And one more thing, it's not like from Dhanushkodi we can see Sri Lanka, okay. So this is one of the misconceptions that we have, that from Dhanushkodi we can see Sri Lanka. No, it's not like that, but there are some traces which you can about that bridge which Ram had created. So there is a point from where you can visualize that Ram Setu bridge, okay. So that is about the Dhanushkodi, and Dhanushkodi is the only place from where Ram created that Ram Setu bridge in order to cross that sea to reach to Sri Lanka, okay. So guys, thank you for watching this video till the end, and thanks for bearing this. I know it's around 25 minutes since you're watching this video. Hope this video provided you the information which you wanted to about the Rameswaram trip. So now I'd like to conclude this video, okay, and thanks for giving your time. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. So the subscribing will simply indicate me that the audience are liking the video which I am creating. And that's it about this video. So see you later. Bye. Thanks. Take care.